Hey guys, it's Elisa, and today I have my May wrap-up and my June TBR. So, I apologize for the lateness of this. I was really sick. I got sick at the end of May, and it took a while to get my voice back, and at this point right now, I'm able to speak about 10 sentences before I start coughing up a lung. So, with the magic of editing, you are not going to hear me cough to this video. So, in the month of May, I did go ahead and read a total of 16 books and novellas. I did do a mid-month wrap-up that I will go ahead and link down below. I, at that point, had already read like maybe 10 books. I'm going to go ahead and just run through the ones that I read in the second half of May. I don't really want to talk about the other ones because I already did it in a previous video, but I will go ahead and let you know what my favorite was out of the 16 books that I read in the month of May. So the first book that I finished in the second half of May was The Professional by Kresley. This is a contemporary read, and I have read Kresley Cole's supernatural romance stuff, and I was very intrigued by The Professional because I have this thing about hitmen and mafia or like gangster type of books. I have no idea why I have a soft spot for them, but I do. And The Professional follows Natalie, who is looking for her biological parents. Like, she knows she's adopted. She lives in rural, like, Kansas or something like that. And she finds out that she comes from Russian mafia, and that automatically intrigued me. There was some steamy, sexy time in this book, and I know this isn't for everybody, but I appreciate Kresley Cole's writing, and I fell in love with her love interest, and I can't pronounce his name, and I don't want to ruin any other names that she called him, but I will go ahead and put it somewhere here, the spelling of it, because I can't pronounce it to save my life. But I did go ahead and give it 4.5 stars out of 5. The next book I read was Fearsome by S A Wolfe, and this is a new adult book. It follows Jessica, who has lived a very kind of sheltered life. She is a child prodigy who had already like graduated college before she was like 18 or something like that, and she's working for this like computer science firm or something like that. Her strange aunt passes away, and she leaves her home and her estate in this small town in New York. So she plans on going for like the weekend to see what's up, and decides to end up staying. And her two gorgeous looking brothers, which are Carson and Dylan, are very different. You know, Dylan is fun loving and Carson is very serious. He is a business owner, and things happen. She starts falling for the wrong brother, and I'm not going to ruin who it is or which brother it is. And she rectifies that in a very annoying way to me. Like, I got annoyed by her at times, but I have to say that I loved Carson and I loved Dylan as well, but for totally separate reasons. And I don't want to give too much away on this story, but I did go ahead and give it 3.5 stars out of 5. I went on to Freedom, which is the second book in the series by S A Wolfe. And in this story, we are following Dylan. There are some things that happen in book 1 that he needs to kind of take care of himself, and I'm not going to ruin anything because by me saying anything about book 2 kind of ruins book 1, so I'm not going to do that. And it was 4.5 stars. I loved it way more better, and it's just because Jessica annoyed me at some of the choices that she made in book 1, so that's why I gave it 3.5 versus I think Dylan did great in a lot of his choices, and I loved it. Shattered. This is book 2 in the Extreme Risk series by Tracy Wolff. This is an arc that was provided by NetGalley, and I fell in love with Shred, which is the first book in the series. I fell in love with the whole concept of snowboarding and everything like that, since it's not something that I've ever done before. I mean, I live in deep South Texas, that it does not snow here. I mean, at all. So, yeah. But the characters themselves, I love them. You know, I've talked about Shred before, and Shattered was better than Shred for me because it just got better. You got to see some of the side characters evolve, especially like the two main characters from the first book. Like, I love the way Z. Michaels is with his friends and the people that he loves. In this story, it follows Ash Lewis. There is a huge cliffhanger that revolves around him that happens at the end of Shred that leaves you like, oh my gosh, like, you know. And when I finished Shred, like, I wanted Shattered ASAP, and I hate that it didn't take that long. I mean, it came out in February, this book came out in May, so it wasn't that much of a wait for me, but the way it ended, I wanted to know what was going to happen. And Ash has to deal with, you know, this major tragedy that rocks his whole world. It just shattered a lot of things that I don't want to spoil about this story. I had my heart like bleeding for Ash. I was so sad that a lot of things were changing for him and he felt like he had to give up so much. But I love that he met Tansy, and Tansy is a character. I loved her as well. I love the things that she had been going through in life. I hate the way Ash handles when he finds out her secret, but I thoroughly loved the story and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I read The Guard. This is the 2.5 novella in the selection by Kiera Cass. This novella follows Aspen, and I could care less about Aspen. No offense to anybody who is an Aspen lover, but for me, I gave this novella 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. I didn't get more. I got his opinion on the way America handled certain things in book 2, so I didn't really care for his opinion, to be honest, but it was okay. So I did give it 3 out of 5 stars. And the final book that I read in the month of May was The One by Kiera Cass, which is the third and final book in the selection series. And I think this book was awesome. I know a lot of people feel like it was kind of rushed, but I mean, it's not that big of a book. I've had that feeling before in The Elite, so it's something that I have come to terms with when it comes to Kiera Cass, so I'm okay with her writing, the way that her writing style. So I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I liked how America grew as a character. I love Maxon, and I want more of Maxon. I am not gonna lie, I can't wait to read about his mother because I know there is a novella prequel type of thing that is going to be coming out. I don't know when, but I know it will be coming out as per Kiera Cass. So I can't wait to read that as well. Those are the 6 books and novellas that I went ahead and read in the second part of May. Okay, so I know I said that I would go ahead and let you know what my favorite book in May is, and it's very hard to pick between the 16. So I'm going to give you 3 of my favorites, and the first one being Eden by Damon McGuire. I love that book. I like how it just got better and better and better, but that is one of my favorites for the month of May. My second favorite in the month of May is The Professional, because it was just hot and unexpected and I liked it. And 3 is going to be The One by Kiera Cass, because it brought everything together. I got the ending that I wanted, so why not? For the month of June, I have honestly not thought about what I'm going to be reading. I have recently started a new job in a new company that has me quite busy because I'm having to learn like this whole new industry, which I'm loving, but my time is very well used. So my reading has really been left to the weekends, and I kind of hate that. I try to read during the weekdays, but it feels like I can't really get into the book. Like I can only read about a chapter and then I'm going to bed because I'm already like doing this type of deal. So I don't know. I can for sure tell you that I have or will read The Fault in Our Stars. I actually already finished that. I finished it Saturday. I want to say this past Saturday, the 6th, the 7th. Yes, the 7th. So the 7th I finished it. I am not going to tell you anything right now. You're going to have to wait until my June wrap up. But yes, I finished that. My goal is to read Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, maybe the Bane Chronicles. Not too sure if I will get to all of them. I don't know if it's that crucial, but I do want to read City of Heavenly Fire because I just got the package in the mail yesterday. It has not been opened yet. I was too busy to open it, but I will after this video. But that is what I want to read in the month of June. So I do want to basically read for the month of June Cassandra Clare is what I want to do. Normally I could probably squeeze in some other books, but the way work is drilling me, I don't see that happening. I've been carrying around Clockwork Prince for 2 days. I've read the first page of the prologue and that's it. Like I haven't been able to read it because of one thing or another, and that makes me sad. And today's Tuesday, so today is the premiere of Pretty Little Liars, so I doubt I will be reading. I will edit this video, make dinner, watch Pretty Little Liars, and then go to bed because I have to be at work at 7 a.m. tomorrow because of stuff. I normally don't go in at 7 a.m., but I will have to go in at 7 a.m. for the next 2 days. So, who knows, guys? We'll see what happens, but I will keep you posted on Goodreads. I know I post things on my Twitter, so you can see it there. Ooh, one thing that I want to go ahead and let you know about is that my friend Gabby, I've mentioned her in the past, she is on a no internet vacation. She has asked me to admin her Facebook page. So for the next 2 weeks, I am the admin for the Last Chapter Facebook page, which I will go ahead and leave the link here. So you guys can go ahead and check it out and participate. She does fun things like Freebie Mondays on ebooks and other specials and whatnot. And I am going to go ahead and deliver what her subscribers are used to on her Facebook page. So you guys should go check it out if you want to. I will also leave it in the description box down below, the link, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. So this is my May wrap up and my June TBR. Have you guys read any of the books I mentioned? What are you guys reading in the month of June? Do you think that me reading all of these books in a very small space of reading time is feasible? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!